We have seen many dramatic changes in the past couple of years. Some happened overnight, while others took a little more time to achieve. Today, we will be talking about Rebel Wilson's public weight loss journey and the harassment that she's faced during her career. We will also be speaking about Adele, who has also reappeared post-quarantine with an entirely new body. What is her secret to losing 100 pounds? We will also be exploring some other celebrities who've had to deal with public backlash and commentary over their appearances. First, let's take a look at Rebel Wilson's year of health. Rebel Wilson is an Australian multidisciplinary entertainer. She graduated from the Australian Theatre for Young People in 2003 and appeared on several Australian television series. After moving to the United States, she received international attention for her role in Bridesmaids. She also appeared in the Pitch Perfect films, in which her performance won her multiple awards. She has consistently been starring in, writing, and producing works throughout her career. In May 2020, she shared with her fans, friends, and family that she would be making this her year of health. In an intimate reveal, she stated that she was trying to reach her goal weight of 165 pounds. However, just because she took a step towards her health doesn't mean she's putting her career on hold. In fact, Wilson is as busy as ever with multiple films in the works, confident but not coping well. Rebel Wilson became successful on the silver screen, being typecast as the funny fat girl. While she is indeed a talented comedian, she used this stereotype to her advantage to make millions of dollars playing these characters in Hollywood films. For some, this may seem like a dream come true. While most people are worried about gaining a few pounds, Wilson was free to eat as she pleased and settle into the fat girl role. She's a beautiful blonde with a great smile and sense of humor, so she has always been confident and was happy with herself. Wilson realized that her eating habits became less of a luxury and more of a crutch for her to lean on. She often turned to stress eating to try to distract herself from difficult emotions. Like, I did not need a tub of ice cream every night. That was me kind of numbing emotions using food, which wasn't the healthiest thing, she told BBC. I think it was dealing with not being a natural performer and having to perform every day, and that pressure and internal stress to be able to perform like that. Wilson's weight loss backlash. Despite the fact that her decision to lose weight was directly linked to her health, Wilson didn't have the support of everyone in her inner circle. Wilson stated in an interview that her own management team tried to dissuade the star from pursuing weight loss goals. Her intentions were to make a dramatic physical transformation. Those who worked with Wilson feared that if she were to stop being cast as the stereotypical fat girl, her career would suffer. It must have been quite upsetting for her to learn that her own team didn't have faith in her as a producer and comedian. Although some people were unjustly critical of Wilson's choice to prioritize her health, she has received lots of praise for her dramatic transformation. She's not been shy to show off her new figure on social media and seems to have achieved her goal after working extremely hard for the past year and a half. The attention that she has received since losing weight is much different compared to before she started this journey. Wilson has spoken about how she sadly felt invisible as a fat person. She was often harassed and even had some uncomfortable encounters with big Hollywood names. In a particularly horrifying incident, one of her co-stars exposed himself to her while his friends laughed and filmed her reaction. While she still receives some hateful comments online, she feels like less of a punchline and that she is actually treated like a human being now. Adele's drastic weight loss. Another star who has recently come into the limelight for losing an impressive amount of weight is Adele. Although she was initially a little more private about her weight loss journey, she has since shared how and why she decided to drop 100 pounds. Her weight loss has come as a result of adopting an extremely healthy lifestyle, which started primarily during quarantine. Adele worked out 3 times a day, doing weights in the morning, boxing in the afternoon, and cardio routines at night. She works with professional trainers and often books double sessions because she just can't get enough of her new active lifestyle. One of her favorite activities is deadlifting, as she shared in an interview with Oprah, boasting that she could now lift more than her own body weight. When asked about dieting, the star was adamant about not following any sort of dietary rules. She admitted to possibly eating more than she did pre-transformation due to all the physical activity that she's doing each day. The relationship between mental health and weight. For both Adele and Rebel Wilson, the underlying reason for their dramatic weight loss is rooted in their mental health. If you're interested in finding out who Rebel Wilson's new love interest is, make sure to stick around until the end of this video. While Wilson turned to food as an unhealthy coping mechanism, Adele has spoken openly about how exercise has helped her combat anxiety. One major factor in this is that as a successful musician, entrepreneur, and mom, she undoubtedly has 1,000 things to do at all times. The time spent away from her phone became addictive, and she found herself becoming more present and enjoying life more. It has been proven that the action of exercising your body releases endorphins, which can cause a feeling of calm, relaxation, happiness, and can help regulate sleep. Working out is almost always guaranteed to result in a boosted mood as long as you respect your body's limits and capabilities. Despite feeling better than ever, Adele has also received some backlash for her weight loss. In an interview with Vogue, she had this to say: "My body's been objectified my entire career. It's not just now. I understand why it's a shock. I understand why some women especially were hurt. Visually, I represented a lot of women, but I'm still the same person." The body positive movement. It seems like no matter what size a woman is, she will receive commentary on how she doesn't look right in some way. This is true for every woman, not just the ones who are famous. While many believe that we're making progress battling fat phobia in pop culture, one just has to check out the comments section of YouTube videos or Instagram posts to see how cruel people are. Fatness is still greatly stigmatized. The body positive movement has gained some traction in recent years, trying to encourage people to be kind and appreciate all bodies. It highlights and celebrates the beauty of bodies that are typically seen as unattractive, such as fat bodies, and ones that are adorned with acne, scars, stretch marks, and other imperfections. It also demonstrates how much of what we see in the media is fake, and how most people have some sort of physical trait that would be considered an imperfection. Some people misunderstand the movement and get upset when people decide to lose weight for their health. This can be interpreted as giving into the pressures of society. It is important to remember that everyone's body is different, and it's normal for people's weight to fluctuate. All bodies are beautiful, no matter what size. Selena Gomez weight fluctuation. One star who has been open about their fluctuating weight is Selena Gomez. Gomez spent her youth acting in highly popular kids shows, which eventually gave way to a successful music career. Her whole life, she's been very much in the public eye. She suffered greatly from body image issues since people have been commenting on her fluctuating weight for her entire life. Gomez felt like she had no choice but to share with the public that she suffered from lupus, a chronic autoimmune disease. Her chemotherapy treatments and medication play a huge part in her appearance and the way her body metabolizes things. Gomez even had to undergo an emergency kidney transplant after her health took a steep decline, which must have been a terrifying experience for the star. The constant commentary on her weight really got to her head, and she felt like she had to justify the changes to try to get people to leave her alone. Nonetheless, Gomez is making progress battling her self-image issues. She spoke about how it was difficult at times to look back at herself in her teen years when she was extremely thin. She shared in an interview that in a light bulb moment, she realized that she shouldn't aspire to have the body of a child anymore when she was an adult. Rebel Wilson single? There have been rumors circulating about Wilson and Australian tennis star Matt Reid. The two were seen in early December attending the Australian Academy of Cinema and Television Arts Awards together in Sydney. The two were also seen laughing and having a visibly enjoyable time together while having lunch the day before Christmas. This has led many to believe that their relationship may be getting serious, since typically the holidays are spent with close friends and family. We hope to see more of Wilson and Reid in 2022. Thanks for watching.